Nigga living up to his last name.
All right. Welcome. New week, new episode of pod. We all here in the studio. Let's have some fun. Let's play that music and start the show.
Hit him hard. Let's go. That T-E-C-K. Running back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like damn, Mr. Lady. It's spitting real talk for the entertainment. Other podcasts that the game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that the better get they nose ready at a home city. And I'll get it block even on the low setting. And you know what you say, so we never gotta get tight than everybody else cause you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like there's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard. Got them throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is technical file.
For show. Welcome to episode 399.
Hey.
399. Are you out of your mind?
Free 99.
A Technical File, the sports podcast you never knew you needed.
And it's your boy, TIMKINZ, the number 3, a.k.a. Ass Ketchum, a.k.a. Mr. Give It To Me. Man, I ain't said that in a minute. What's good, y'all? I'm playing my girl. Where y'all been?
Hey.
Shit. Miss y'all.
It's been 1 week. I am the Eric J.
Only known as.
The Eric J.
And I'm Camille, point guard of the crew, the real life Tifa Lockhart, the girl next door, holding it down for all the women who love sports.
And it's your boy K Harris, the gentleman,
The gentleman.
the everyday gentleman.
24/7.
But better known as Mr. Ooh yeah.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Shaolin.
Damn you,
Already
Diddy.
in the
I can't say my shit no more.
No, Diddy.
He shook his fist. He was so upset. He had to.
You motherfucker.
Well, what's up to Shaolin in the comments? First in the comments for
What's
us
going on,
this
brother?
week. Some housekeeping before we get into the swing of things. We got a lot of NBA to talk about, some wrestling, and a little dibble dabble here, NFL football. So before we get into it, make sure you follow us on all of our social media platforms at Technical File, TECKNICAL FOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, make sure you subscribe, like up the videos, share it, all that good stuff that helps us grow. We record our show live on YouTube every Tuesday night. So, yeah, make sure you subscribe so you can be part of the show. Drop your comments. We read them live and all that good stuff. So go ahead and, do that. All right. We're going to start with the NBA, some basketball. Let's play some basketball. It's been some news. Actually, more news than one might expect at the end of July from the NBA. But
They've been busy.
they have been. Here we go. Damian Lillard. He's going home. You're right on the dang you, Diddy. You can't even do the I'm coming home.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He's messing up everything.
Heading to Portland on a 3-year, $42 million deal. Although I did see some people report $45 million deal, but long and short of it,
Close
it's
enough.
a 3-year deal between $45 million. It is a no trade clause in that contract. 2+1 player option for Dame. And Dame reportedly also received some interest from teams like the Celtics, the Warriors, the Lakers, and the Wolves before he chose to go back home to Portland. What do y'all think of Dame choosing to go back to Portland, especially after he left initially because he said, hey, I don't think I won a championship here. He leaves for 2 years. He comes back.
Elated.
I mean, beautiful story, but still the Portland Trailblazers are not seen as a championship contending team.
No, not
but,
at all.
Yeah. The grass ain't always greener.
yeah.
And, sometimes you just want that old thing back.
Yeah.
I can't speak from a personal experience, but, sometimes you just got to spin the block.
Yeah.
No, I mean, storybook wise, like it's great. I just do the lie.
It didn't work for me either.
No, storybook wise, like I think it, obviously it's great to see him go back home. Like he talked, endlessly about how much he missed his family.
Yeah.
How uncomfortable he was in Milwaukee. Which didn't feel like a slight on Milwaukee. It just felt like being outside of his comfort zone really just didn't work for him.
Yeah.
So when I was seeing stuff like, oh, maybe you'll go to Boston, maybe he goes to Miami, I'm like, that man wants to go back and be closer to his children. So like it made perfect sense to me that he went back to Portland. Apparently they mended all fences. And he's happy to be back. I think that he'll be good for the like whatever next iteration of the Blazers is good, it'll be because Damian Lillard is part of that organization. Not necessarily on the court, but I think that he is so much of a franchise icon.
Yeah.
And like now he has kind of like, you know, he doesn't have to live with the regret of like what would have happened if I, you know, chased the ring. He's like,
it ain't work.
It didn't work and it wasn't worth it. And I'm back home and I'm back where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the storybook ending.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. Dame in Portland makes sense. It feels good.
Absolutely.
I saw when he signed his contract, he said that he was whole now on and off the court because he has to spend this year rehabbing at home in Portland, can kind of like reacclimate himself to this franchise with a lot of different faces on the roster than when he left. And spend this year kind of setting that groundwork before next year he actually hits the court. And it's just a good story, which shout out to my co-host on Locked On Bucks, Justin Garcia, because he had a tweet made me laugh where he's like, national media is just like applauding Dame going back to Portland. Like, man, what a story. It's so good to see the homegrown franchise guy go back there. Same guys. Giannis needs to leave Milwaukee. Like,
I don't understand what's going on here in Milwaukee. Giannis gonna leave.
Which is like, I'm more certain than ever. Like Giannis seeing that firsthand.
right.
He ain't going nowhere.
Like, he watched it with Dame firsthand. So
It's also like, it was funny. Like you talking about national writers. When Devin Booker signed his extension, they were like, he signs his third extension, showing his loyalty to the franchise that drafted him, you know, late lottery in whatever year. And I'm like, that applies to somebody else. And the same person that tweeted that, Shams, is the same person that's been trying to force Giannis out of Milwaukee all summer.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Literally everybody else in media has been like, Giannis isn't requesting a trade. Giannis isn't going anywhere.
And Shams is like,
the door's still open. It may happen.
Windhorse, because they still on that probably. Well, you try to do what you want with the probably. Like, watch out.
Do what you want.
But no, I was on Hoops Hype earlier, looking at trying to find some rumors on the Bucks and stuff like that. And they had a couple different snippets from interview that Dame did. And he was talking, like, he kind of reiterate that he was happy to be at the crib. And one of the quotes was that his kid was like, "Oh, so we ain't got to take no flights to Milwaukee no more?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, dog." But as a dad and as the kids, you like, "Hey, no, you ain't got to do all of that." You know, you was unhappy in that situation. I really won. You know, now I'm back with where I'm at. And, you know, whatever issues may have been from that too. Like, we can go ahead and try to fix all of this together.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, like at the end of the day, it works out for him, and it didn't work out for us, unfortunately. But hey, it's at the end of the day. As long as he's happy, bro, like it's cool. Like, it didn't work out for us. We just gonna lick our wounds and keep it pushing. Like, it ain't no ill will, ain't no hate, no none of that. Like, truly happy that he where he want to be. He's gotten exactly what he wanted, and you know, we able to just kind of keep it pushing.
Yeah, it's good that it was like no hard feelings on both sides.
Yeah, they were.
And then he actually was able to go somewhere. Like, going back home is like the ultimate thing, especially like, you know, as much as he's a family guy. So being away from his family and then rehabbing is takes a lot on you mentally and physically. So him just being back home around, you know, the people that truly love him, I think it'll help him a lot more.
I do too.
Yeah, just to be able to rehab and get back on the court too and help him stay focused. But again, like, no hard feelings, and I don't know. It's good to see him back there. Unfortunately, he won't be able to win the championship. It is what it is. Like, you know, at some point, you know, you just get to that point, and I understand. But it's cool to see him back there, and ideally he'll retire as a Portland Trailblazer. So that's pretty cool.
He'll always have an NBA Cup championship. So.
He will. And he was an All-Star game MVP as a Milwaukee Buck. So
3-point champion.
Yep.
3-point champion as a Milwaukee Buck.
Yeah, he did some things.
You know, he did some things in his 2 years. And people act like when Dame came to Milwaukee, he was washed. And it's like he was still giving you 24, 25 points and 7 assists a game. Like, I don't know what he'll look like coming back from an Achilles, but the way that this Blazers team is being built with all this defense, that's a perfect situation to put Dame back into, where everyone else on the court can lock up.
Like just get buckets? What?
Right.
Which is not what they did surrounding him with in Milwaukee. So,
Right.
Which I think was the biggest problem. Like I think, well, the biggest problem is that Dame and Giannis' chemistry never really came together.
Also injuries.
Yes.
That's a big part.
But roster composition wise, the biggest issue was they didn't surround them with enough defenders. Like even this year, which was a little bit better, like last year's team was built for Drew Holiday at point guard.
Yeah. Well, 2 years ago.
Well, yeah. The year one of Dame was built for Drew Holiday. Last year they made some adjustments, but I still feel like it wasn't perfectly calibrated to,
And then Chris Middleton wasn't Chris Middleton no more either, which hurts a lot because he was such a big part of.
But I feel like they kind of moved past Chris to a degree, like counting on Chris.
Yeah, they had to. And they
even before this year. So.
And then they had to. Well, I mean, they the ones who knew he's having a double ankle surgery. We found out at Summer League. Like, wait, what? Chris had what? Shaolin added injuries derailed something that could have been great, but it happens, and that's exactly how I feel about it. Like, I'm happy that the Milwaukee Bucks continue to take chances, like not just sitting there and just being like, well, it is what it is. Like they said, this damn thing ain't working. We're going to have to spend some money, but we're going to get up out of this. And they did, and they pivoted in a way that I think a lot of people aren't giving them enough credit for.
Or accustomed to.
Yeah. What up, Dustin, in the comments? Appreciate you for coming through for the pod.
And at least, like, their buyout or just waiving of Dame, like, actually was a move to set up another move as opposed to Phoenix just paying Bradley Beal to go away essentially and duck the tax. So like as I've sat with it a little bit more, it's like I think this is just a new reality of the NBA.
So what's going to be happening more often?
Because like if you look at even the initial Dame trade that brought him to Milwaukee, I think like 40% of the players in that trade have been bought out of their contracts. It's just like they changed the rules so dramatically midstream that you have like teams didn't really have a chance to fully execute their vision.
Yeah.
And so like now it's just teams trying to get out from under that now that they're realizing like what the penalties truly are and how fucked you are if you're over that second apron.
Like how quickly it can happen too.
Right.
I mean shit, just look at Boston's roster right now. Like yeah, they're missing Tatum, but like it's Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and stuff.
Yeah. No more Porzingis, no more Holiday.
No.
Didn't Cornette leave too?
Yep.
So like
Horford's leaving.
Yep. So
you got what's the name still? Payne Pritchard.
Okay.
He gonna get some buckets this season.
I was gonna say
have to.
He gonna get some buckets this year. But another point guard that decided to spin the block, Chris Paul. He's signing a 1-year minimum deal with the Clippers for what is expected to be his 21st and final season in the NBA.
We should just call this the Ken episode. All this box spinning.
Yeah, shit.
I mean,
it's the truth.
Blocks have been spent on to the left of me, so.
God damn. On the left of me.
I'm about to say, so Lob City coming back?
Absolutely not.
Nobody on that team can jump.
It's gonna be Keeleys everywhere.
It's just Derrick Jones Jr. who's going to get it. That's it.
Shit.
You think Brook Lopez? I mean, he can catch him, but it ain't Lob City.
Lob City, boy. Yeah, go ahead and start Lob City.
Brooke, Zubac, Kawhi, James Harden, Bradley Beal.
It's a lot of tall niggas. I'm fucking with. I'm trying to say Ken, and he hop on me first. Like, ain't this a bitch?
Hey man, it's funny. I want the Clippers. What you mean? I want the train wreck.
Well, let's start with you then, Ken. Like, what do you think the ceiling is of this Clippers team? Like, they got Chris Paul on this 1-year deal. They've had a pretty decent offseason. It's just that they're old.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez, they got Bradley Beal. So now you're going to have a starting backcourt with Bradley Beal and James Harden.
That's nuts.
Like, what do you think the ceiling is of this Clippers team?
Yeah, again, I said something to expert on spinning the block. I don't know. Okay, my ceiling for them is that, again, it's always hate the Clippers. Being an avid Laker fan until the rest of my life, it's always F the Clippers.
It's only one LA team.
It's only one LA team. It's only one real
Dang.
team in LA.
I mean,
And that is the Los Angeles.
They seem like they're
Lakers.
copying the blueprint from, what was that, the 04 team?
What year is this?
Hey, listen, 20 years later.
Hey, bro. That's their problem now. God damn it, that's the problem now.
Hey, they made it to the finals with that team.
Hey, man. Yeah, we did. Niggas was old as shit. But
Karl Malone injury, leg.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. So, because the first team that came to mind was that Lakers squad. Because I'm like, all right, you got Chris Paul, you got Bradley Beal, you got the Kawhi, you got James Harden, like all of them, 35 to 37 plus Brook Lopez and shit like that. I'm like,
but look at the West though. The West is
correct.
stacked. They young, fell.
Correct.
No, they gonna get ran out
and
the
they
gym.
moving. But shit, the Clippers thing. Powell still there?
No, he
Where'd he
got
go?
traded to Miami.
Oh, John Collins. He also is a live city guy.
Yeah.
They have
Collins gets a run.
their youngest dudes who are projected to be in their rotation are Collins, Derrick Jones, and I think Zubac as well. And each of them are like 28. Like their youngest dudes are 28.
I like Zubac.
So they got a lot of experience. But no, I was thinking like
they have a lot of experience.
I mean, injuries is going to derail this team.
You're just calling it like it's going
injuries. I mean, shit, it's derailed the team. It's been consistent. So I'm just
And
going with the trend.
Aren't
Correct. And everybody else has always
Chris
had
Paul
some
played
type.
82. He played 82 last year.
But then when the playoffs. So I'm just saying, and you know, that's my boy.
I'm just saying, like, of the old guys, like Bill definitely has the health concerns. Harden does. Kawhi does. Chris has in the past, but I'm just saying, last year, Chris, like, we need to acknowledge last year, Chris Paul
that's
played
cool.
82, and Brook Lopez, also old, is somebody who consistently plays. So at least the two of them.
So what I'm like, on the floor, they can play. They got guys that can legit play. Even the guys off the bench can legitimately play. So I think this team can make a. I got them Western Conference Finals like potential.
Come on,
what
potential?
Ask me the question.
Wait, before I do
that, I mean, that was the question, wasn't it?
Wait, okay, no question from that though. For Tim, what made them that? Like, did Chris Paul is what took it over, or what took it over?
No, but like,
because that don't make sense.
Were they not a game away last year, or
they were a first round out?
Yeah, what you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like, where's this?
But that was injury. Like I said, potentially.
No, they were healthy. They were healthy. They just got
they went into the playoffs completely healthy.
For me, I believe adding in the Bill, adding in the Paul, adding in
Nationals finals though.
They losing
adding in the they got so much experience. They're not, right, I was about to say it's about the same initially.
Taking out Derrick Jones Jr. and Chris Dunn to play Bradley Beal and Chris Paul, like and they
I guess their rotation spots, like Beal is replacing Powell, which
that's
about the same. But
same thing. I don't even know who their backup point guard it was last year, but I think Chris Paul, even at this advanced age, is probably still like
that's it.
You got the Rockets. You got OKC still. Like, I can name like I don't know. Yeah.
Eric, what do you feel about the ceiling of the Clippers?
I think their ceiling is 2019 championship contenders. Like, but I get where you're coming from, where it's like I think that they have the ability to beat any team, but I don't think that they can necessarily be healthy, be energetic, have enough like to get through 82 games and then 4 rounds of the playoffs. Yeah. Like I think that age is eventually going to catch up with them. But I think talent-wise, like, yes, if they get into a first round matchup against anybody safe or maybe OKC, like I think they have a chance. And maybe even if they have home court advantage, like they may be even favored. Yeah. But it's like I don't think that they'll be able to string together 4 straight rounds. But I like what they did. Like they turned Norm Powell essentially into John Collins and Bradley Beal. And it's like you're probably gonna get the same production from Beal that you got out of Powell, and you add another front court piece that's more that gives you more versatility. So like for what they've done, like I give them props for it, but I also don't think that it necessarily changes what they are, which is a fringe contender at best.
Yeah, see that was my thing with it, where it's like the ceiling for me hasn't changed for the Clippers. Like I thought they would be a good team. I think they can still be a good team. Yeah. And honestly, if you look at their depth chart, like their rotation could really be 11 deep, consistently 11 players. And honestly, that might be the way to go. Not only because we've seen it in the playoffs so far last year with the Pacers and the Thunder, and you saw the importance of being able to have depth on your team and have a deep rotation, but also just because this is an older team. The Expendables are going to need to make sure that they're able to manage those minutes and maybe having a deep rotation can get them to the playoffs in a better spot than if they were a bit thinner.
Yeah, for sure.
But the unction, as the people are calling it.
I'm glad you brought up the Expendables
unction.
because that's the team that it actually reminds me of is like those Brooklyn Nets when they got
KG and Paul Pierce,
and Jason Terry, where it's like
Joe was still there too, wasn't he?
Probably.
I think Joe was still there.
Yeah, so it was like those are things where it's like at least the Lakers still had a young Kobe and a Shaq that was still borderline in his prime. Like you don't have anything like that.
And even the Spurs when they won when Tim Duncan was old, at least they had a young Kawhi.
Yep.
Yeah, and again, like I'm not in my reason to one saying that the Clippers are going to be trash, but I just don't see like their ceiling isn't that high for me, and I can't say that they're going to be in the Western Conference Finals.
I think that's fair. The comments seem to agree. Shaolin said, I don't see that the Clippers team working out. I would love to see Chris Paul win a ring, but I don't know. Sly added, ain't no bones in that house anymore for them old niggas.
No, I'm not. I wasn't expecting. That was a joke.
Shaolin added the Clippers are a first round exit. Serial Sensei said pretty much same thing. Clippers ain't doing nothing at all.
Lord have mercy.
And then he also added, what's the saying? When people show you who they are, believe them. And we've seen who they are, just believe it.
You ain't never lied.
So, I mean, I definitely get it. But again, it reminds me of the conversation we had, honestly, when the Lakers had got Westbrook that year. We were like, y'all old. Y'all are old. And Ken said, okay, yeah, maybe this team ain't set up to compete in 5 years, but they can compete this year.
Yeah,
we're worried about this
right now.
year. And that's how I feel about this Clippers team.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's a 2-year window. Maybe.
Well, they're also setting up their books to be clean.
Like
I think
after all
To
the
get
year
ready
after
for
next.
it. So it's, I suppose, like maybe 2 years you get here, but like,
Yeah, and that's fine.
you going
Y'all got to
for
do
it.
something.
You going for it.
How many times y'all gonna be the second team in LA?
Oh, the draft and
How
development.
many years?
So,
Y'all
like
got your own arena still to lose. All right.
like the one thing I don't understand is like if Bradley, and maybe he wasn't as unhappy as it seemed from the outside, but like I don't see how Bradley Beal's role in LA is going to be any different from the one that he just failed with in Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like
But even if he is in that role that he played in Phoenix in the Clippers situation, which, like you say, is kind of like Norm Powell replacement levels here. Do you think that still isn't a formula for success for the team, or are you just more so worried about Bill being like, you didn't like
him
this
specifically
here, so
making that decision? Like
Yeah.
it only works if he buys in to the role that he just rejected, essentially.
That's
He'd
right.
actually be
That's
like
fair.
the fourth option for this one.
You keep saying that, but who's the third?
Because I'm thinking Kawhi, Harden, Zubac.
Zubac ain't the offense.
No,
I mean, he took a step and
He
he
can,
was up
though.
there
But
with them last
But
year.
I don't think he's going to be featured.
And
in
like
that
they
way.
he
With-
gets most of his points off of like garbage stuff, right? Like it's not like they're running plays.
I mean, he was
for
doing
Zubac.
putbacks and stuff like that.
That-
But
yeah,
I mean, he
still
was
get
also
down.
running.
He gonna do
He
that.
started running the floor last year, transition buckets.
Yeah,
Like he
but,
actually
like-
started developing a lot more last
Yeah,
year.
but that's not an option. That's like if you're getting most of your points in like transition and off of
putbacks.
offensive rebounds, like they're not running offense for you. Like I think Bradley Beal is going to get plays ran for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll just be further down the totem pole,
Mm.
behind Kawhi and behind James Harden. And
Mhm.
the way that James Harden, like Kawhi, is basically like a system breaker where you just give Kawhi possessions and he goes to work.
Mhm.
And James Harden is
Setting it up.
spam you, pick and roll. So like I don't see where he gets enough on ball possessions
So then,
to be comfortable. If that's what he was just uncomfortable with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you. I'm still fourth option ish because even with the pick and roll, you're still there with Zubac.
Well, again, we're gonna.
I'm saying like for me, I get what you're saying. Like for me though, is like you gonna run a set for him after you had a Kawhi set and a Harden set, then a Kawhi set and a Harden set, maybe transition in the middle here, then Kawhi, then maybe a pick and roll. Then like to me, he's dropped significantly in what you're expecting from him in Phoenix. In Phoenix, you expected him to get these shots and move this ball and be a feature, a top feature. I don't think
again,
so.
if you
Here.
just swap out the names, like if you swap Kawhi for KD and Harden for
Yeah, it's the same.
Booker,
It's the same
it's the same thing where they're getting all those possessions.
Yeah, I agree with Eric in this. Whose side are on you?
Yeah, I agree.
Because I get what you're saying about Zubac taking the step, and he did for
Yeah,
sure.
I definitely get it. He definitely played very
But
well last season.
When you're saying we need a bucket, the play ran up ain't gonna
Not
be
gonna be
for Big
Zubac.
It's not like they're
Yeah.
dumping it to him in the post.
Yeah,
and saying,
like, go
get
ahead,
us
go
a
to
bucket.
work.
he ain't eating like that.
So, like, I think Zubac's role is still going to be pretty similar to what you saw.
And it's
last
very
year.
valuable. Like,
It's
that's
super valuable.
That's super. It's game changing.
It's super valuable. Shout out to Marcus who said he's here just listening.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you,
ain't
boss.
wrong.
Appreciate you, boss.
You here.
And then Shaolin added, the Clippers, oh my goodness. The Clippers are like a woman practicing celibacy, no D.
He got bars, man. Bars.
And that's the part of it. Like, I don't spend too much time on the Clippers because we got to move on to the Lakers.
It's a real team.
All right. But I do wonder what the rotation looks like, because some of the guys who I felt like that new Clippers identity was being built around, with your Chris Dunn and your Derrick Jones Jr., like the defense they brought, you're really exchanging that when you are putting Beal into the rotation a bit more. And really Chris Paul too. Like, when he was younger, Chris Paul defense was superb.
Oh yeah.
But he is a 6'1", 40-year-old guard now.
He'll still punch you in the nuts though. So that's the intimidation factor.
He will.
I still punch you in the nuts.
You know, like, it's there, but like the offense is gonna be nice.
And again, like, my hate for the Clippers is strong, but I'm not saying that the Clippers are trash. Clippers are definitely a threat. It's definitely to my Lakers, and I'm not going to sit here and say that they're not. It's just still F the Clippers forever.
I think if I'm a team in the West, I don't want to see them first.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I do not want to see that, fan. Especially
first round specifically.
Yeah, and then the Clippers will be that team that goes, like, they'll start off super slow, but then they'll pick up after All-Star and just get hot as shit going into the playoffs. Hell no,
that's what happened last year.
I don't want to see that, fam. With Chris Paul too, in his last year, Chris Paul for to try to show out a little bit, as much as his body allow him to.
I think one thing that we haven't talked about, because it hasn't changed, but like, coaching is so important. And they have
Ty Lue.
They also have Jeff Van Gundy as like their defensive coordinator essentially. So like,
Gundy is
they had like a top 6 defense, I think, last year, which they've almost single-handedly attributed to him, because like, again, like, it's not like, yes, they had Dunn and Jones, and Zubac is a good rim protector, but like, the scheme that he built for them,
it was perfect.
It allowed, like, again, like, you have James Harden, and Kawhi can still do it, but like, he takes possessions off now that he didn't before.
He's older.
Right. But like, they were still able to keep like a very solid defense. So like, I'm more optimistic in that regard, that even bringing in these 2 new guys, well, 3, even if you count Collins, where it's like they aren't necessarily known for being defensive stoppers at this point. Like, I think the system is strong enough to allow for
good
that.
point to bring up Collins too. He's going to be in that rotation defensively. But the other team in LA, as Ken would say, the team in LA, quote unquote,
big dog.
Marcus,
the worst team in LA the last couple of years.
Marcus Smart and the Washington Wizards agreed to a buyout, y'all. And Smart intends to sign a 2-year, $11 million deal with the Lakers. I got 2 questions. 1, the fit. What is Marcus Smart's fit on the squad? And then 2, should he start for the Lakers? Ken, we're going to start with you, because this is your squad.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Marcus Smart to LA?
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the pick. And my reason is because defensively, we definitely need help defensively.
That's a fact.
We can get him in there, pick him in, defensive wise. Health wise, that's another issue. Is like, is he going to be healthy?
That's a great question.
So if he can stay healthy, I don't have an issue with this pick. If he can stay healthy, I'll be very happy. Ask me again at the end of the season how I feel about coming here. But and then I can go to starting. How I see how everything is going to be lined, like, I don't see him starting. I'd rather have Rui start, because if we do have Smart starting, that means Rui gonna have to come off the bench, and that means that AR will go to the 3, and then Smart will play the 2, and then of course Luka, Bron, and Aiden.
Smart can guard 1 through 3 though, so at least you have that flexibility.
Yeah, exactly. We have the flexibility, but then it's like, do we need that to start, or do I want that coming off the bench? So it's just, I think it's going to be a game-to-game basis of if he starts or if he doesn't.
But then you can't build the continuity,
continuity
of your rotation, of your lineup, if you're constantly changing it up. Because
you're right. Well, that's what JJ did last year, he
did a little too much.
Exactly, and that's why I feel like he's going to continue to he's going to see what works, and then JJ, it seems like he was the type of coach, especially towards the end of the years, like he was just throwing stuff against the wall and see what sticks. So starting the season, Smart will start. I'll say that. So I do believe that Smart will be a starter beginning of the season.
It's a low risk move for the Lakers. Y'all need a point of attack defender.
For sure.
Marcus Smart is somebody who I think he's only played like 54, 55 games over the last 2 years. It's been a lot of injuries on him. He hasn't looked like the same guy that he was when he was in Boston. All that being said, even if you can get a 70% version of Marcus Smart, if he can still play defense and knock down open threes, he can be a valuable player for the Lakers because they have a gap of somebody fitting that archetype.
A big gap.
Now, who knows how healthy he'll be, how effective he'll be at the role, but like he projects to be able to do it, which is part of why I think he has to be in your starting lineup, because having Luka and Reeves, you're putting yourself in.
I love AR to death, but he defensive wise, that ain't his ministry.
That ain't it.
Luka, we know he ain't here to hold defense.
That ain't it.
We ain't bring Luka to hold defense, and that's cool.
So if that's the case, and you don't start him, and you have LeBron out there with Rui, is LeBron checking? Is he holding the best perimeter defender?
42-year-old?
You know what I mean? Like I feel like you kind of have to have Marcus Smart in there, but what do y'all think?
I'm unmoved, personally. It's putting a lot on a guy that's aged, that hasn't been healthy, and even when he has been in the lineup, hasn't been overly effective. Again, Washington paid him to go away. Memphis just salary dumped him. Like,
Washington also has a lot of young guards, and I can see them just being like, "It's time for you to go because we're trying to do what we got to do over here."
But they still have to pay for that privilege.
They did. They
did. It's like,
did.
And I think his contract was ending after this season, so they could have just waited that out. But it's like, I think that the Lakers foundationally, like, they're not going to have a good defense, like, just because of personnel.
It's going to be tough.
Like, one Marcus Smart, like, even if it was defensive player of the year, which dubious, but he won it.
Not my defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart. Like, I don't think that he's saving this, because like you still have LeBron, Luka, who don't play defense at all. Like, LeBron kind of picks his spots a bit, or he'll point a bunch. He's a good communicator.
Boy, he'll point like a motherfucker.
I ain't mad at it, man.
But he ain't rotating.
My man's 40.
Don't point and then complain that I ain't finished the job that you should have started. Fuck?
It's LeBron. You gotta show the kid grace, man. I ain't mad at it.
Go get that board. Why ain't you get it, bitch? You was here too. Why ain't you jump?
My knees.
Sit down then. Get off the court.
You need me for the rest of the year, nigga. I ain't gonna do all that.
But you got DeAndre Ayton at the rim. Like, it's like the bones aren't there to build any type of foundation for defense. Like, JJ's gonna try and he's gonna go crazy doing it, but like, I think that personnel is gonna be their biggest issue. And like, I think that they should start Smart for the reasons that Camille has like outlined. But
what does
I don't know
even do?
what does that do? I do think that it's Reeves that should go to the bench.
Ooh.
And like, not because he's not a good player, and not because I think just lineup wise, like, it makes more sense for him to be the scorer, designated scorer off the bench.
And then you would also have Vanderbilt, who give you some of that defense that can come in with him, and Jake LaRavia, who I want to put it on the record. I think that Jake LaRavia is a good basketball player. I think that he plays really good defense, and I think he's going to be somebody that Laker fans end up loving.
Can't wait.
Spicy whites.
It works, man. Yeah, it works.
Or sorry, exciting whites.
Yes.
Exciting whites.
Yeah, I think that they have to do more. Like, they need to turn Rui. Like, they brought in Rui when they needed more offense.
Yeah.
And I think that they now need to turn Rui into somebody that's more of a wing defender.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Tim, you have any finishing thoughts on what the Lakers?
No, y'all pretty much hit on all of it. I think he should start. Just for, again, it's a low risk move.
It is.
And you brought him in for defense because you have an issue with that. So you might as well just go ahead and put him in there and do what the fuck you paid him for in the first place. Like, let's not play this game, bro. Y'all saw that y'all didn't have a big, so y'all brought in DeAndre Ayton. Y'all know that he ain't gonna play no damn defense like that, but he might supply a little bit more offense. He's tall. So
y'all betting on his effort increasing.
The effort increasing, and if he does, he can play like a first.
Nah.
Hey,
put your hand up.
Relatively, he was solid.
Right. Like,
he was solid enough in Phoenix. Like,
And you're not getting a
Those 2
bum,
years
bro.
that they were
Like
Yeah, of course. No, he definitely in the
he
bum.
can work, especially with Luka. Like if he actually they get him and LeBron, get him to just run a little bit to the rim. We're gonna throw you these lobs a little bit, he turn him into a lob threat. Then yeah, he'll be all right.
That's not the game he wants to play.
I know,
It
but
ain't.
shit, you ain't got no
But
goddamn
you know what?
choice.
To your point, Tim, that's actually a really good point about the Luka part, because the Ayton signing and the Marcus Smart signing apparently came at the bequest of Luka. Like he was recruiting those guys to come
I am
to
not
the
playing
Lakers.
defense, and I'm telling y'all that. Put some niggas, get some niggas in here that can hold some defense.
They're like you ain't got
Because that ain't what I'm here. Y'all made me lose this weight? Hell no.
Hey, Aiden, you ain't got to rebound like that. I'll grab him.
He will. Luka will go get him.
That's what I'm
Luka
saying.
did, dude.
I'll
Luka
do
definitely
everything
rebound.
else, my nigga. Y'all gonna
But
play some
defense,
defense. Get your tall ass, put your arms up.
I'm not here for that.
Like,
That's all
shit.
you ain't got to do here,
Right.
nigga. Is
Put
do
your
this.
fucking
All
arms
day,
up.
nigga,
Move
do
your
that.
feet.
That's all we need.
Shit.
On your tippies, nigga.
Don't run. At least trot back to defense. Goddamn. Don't walk. Don't look at the play. Why you back
We
here?
ain't making it hard. We making it easy for you.
Nigga, they shot at you was at the key. Why is you the last one back?
Y'all make it easy for
Like
you. over here,
Luka
man.
gonna do everything in between.
That's
They
fair.
just need that. So like, if you give me a little bit more effort, hey, don't worry about it. I got you,
That's
and
fair.
I'll still turn around and get you like 15 or 18 a game just on some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm excited to
Like,
see
so
how
I think it can work out for them, not to the extent that like they finna be contenders and no shit like that. But I think that for the time being, while they figure out how they're going to truly transition from the Luka to LeBron joint, this is going to be good enough for them
Yes,
to
Luka
probably
too.
get a play-in team.
And them signing players that Luka wants is good
It's
for
been Luka's
them because they want to make sure that he signed that extension. and
Yeah,
leave
it's been his
LA.
team anyway. It's been his team since
Although
last
I
year.
did see like that LeBron's little shot across the bow wasn't just him talking. Like he apparently investigated, seeing like how he could get to Dallas. Like
Yeah.
that's where he was trying to go.
Who?
LeBron.
LeBron, Raymond James, Sr.
Okay.
He's trying to go to Dallas.
That's apparently the spot.
Which
And then also people were like, yeah, then he'd be reunited with AD and Kyrie and Cooper. And I was like, how would they keep all of them if he's going there in a trade? Like, if
LA
they-
needs some bigs.
I think they have enough
PJ?
money, possibly. Like PJ, Gafford.
This team's slow though.
Hey, PJ can get a bucket though.
No, PJ definitely.
I'm talking about money wise. Like
Yeah,
how
the
can
money-
they make it work? Like I think there was a possibility like earlier in the
I mean, they
summer.
wouldn't
where
trade
would've
no
kept all of
bums.
them and been able
Yeah.
to get LeBron.
It basically
That's-
would have been those four.
Well, listen, we have seen the Mavericks do some crazy things.
Mhm.
And
so
let
I
me get
guess
that
I
get
would-
back. I'm gonna give you a couple pieces for LeBron.
But hey, next offseason is when it can actually happen. Like, that's when it's going to get
Make it happen.
interesting. So-
LeBron don't get back money, so like him
Exactly.
taking like him declining. Like,
But I guess one thing to wrap it up on Marcus Smart, I just hope that he isn't a shell of himself, and that we aren't just anticipating him to be him just because of the name
Sir,
Marcus Smart.
he played 54 games in the last.
That's
two
what, no. I'm
seasons.
saying
Marcus Smart.
he
It
can
was
come back and
54,
be he can come back and just be rejuvenated with a new franchise, playing with LeBron, playing with Luka, playing with high caliber players and everything like that. Knowing that you have a chance to contend, like they might give him that oomph that he needs.
That's fair.
So kick him in the keister.
all the oomph in the world ain't gonna do nothing when your knees don't work.
Shyland said that
I should know.
Aiden lost his respect during the finals run. He quit on the team.
He was getting cooked and nobody helped him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think he just got dominated.
He just got cooked, my boy. Like he tried.
Sorry, he got dominated. Aiden.
That part by
Dominating.
by Giannis,
By Giannis, what happened? Or you need to have.
which is still crazy to think about. Crazy to think about.
4-year anniversary just passed. Still Bucks and 6.
Always Bucks and 6. And I gotta say too, because of COVID, the Bucks championship will always be celebrated kind of like on its own because it's a July championship, and I actually very much like that. I just wanted to throw it out there. It's not going to be like in June when you've seen it's been so many years since this team won this
Every
one.
other day, it's a new team.
Yeah, like no, the Bucks are on their own in July here for this one, so I
The
love that.
only July champions in NBA history.
That's right. And what a time to have a parade in Milwaukee. July is a perfect time. All
Which
right,
I think that anniversary was today.
it was. The parade was today, 4 years ago. Fun day. But of the 3 previously discussed point guards here, Chris Paul, Marcus Smart, Damian Lillard, those 3. Which of those 3 do you think will have the biggest impact over the course of their contract? Now, keep in mind, Chris Paul is a 1-year deal. Marcus Smart is a 2-year deal. And Dame is a 3-year deal, but Dame ain't playing this year. So really, a 2-year deal for Dame and player option on the last year.
So Dame is 2 in the possible.
1 in the possible, really, for him. So
he getting paid for 2.
he getting paid for 3. But no, which of them point guards do you think is going to have the biggest impact over the course of that time frame? Why don't we start with you, Tim?
I got Mr. Paul.
I think so too.
On that team, I think he'll get some real run and he'll be able to make an impact. Whether that's a secondary fill-in for the starting unit, whether that's him and Harden doing it together. Like, I know it's one of those, like, you can't see it, but shit, who else they got? So at some point, it's going to be them two on the floor together, and Harden probably take more on the scoring role as opposed to the distributor role, which cool. I think that it's going to be a good union for them. He'll want to run. He'll want to make sure that this is probably his last run to make sure it's a good one for sure. So I think Chris.
Sorry, I just thought about that. Have Chris Paul and James Harden, they didn't part on the best of 20,
in Houston?
did they?
I don't think they did, because I think that's when, wasn't that when Harden left?
He
Like,
forced his
he got
way
fat
out.
and forced his way out when Paul was still there.
was that Russ?
Like they,
Was that-
no, that was Russ.
Was
They
Russ by
traded.
that point.
They traded for Russ the year before.
And that was the beef there.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna make up? They about to
Sure.
make
Talk
up.
about spinning the block. Like that's another one.
They gonna make up.
I got no choice.
But yeah, I think it's CP3 too, even though it's the shortest contract. I think it's because of, like we said, like, yes, the defense ain't there for Chris Paul, but he is still a top tier playmaker of his own right. He was
Crazy
top,
IQ.
yeah, top 10 in assists in the league last year too. So like, I think it's Chris Paul, and I think the Clippers just, like, again, the window is very small. It's only open this much. It's a small window for him, but I think that the Clippers have the biggest opportunity to actually be a championship team in that window. The Lakers still have some roster things where I'm like, I just don't know how the pieces fit. And then Dame ain't playing this year. And then when he does come back, they're going to have some questions of their own to answer about, like, what do you do with Shaedon Sharp? What's up with Scoot Henderson? Drew Holiday? Like, what is that guard rotation to figure out? So we'll see. We'll see. You also had Dame or CP3 too, right?
Yeah, just because 1 year, I feel like this is, his last hurrah. He's going to give it all he's got as long as, as much as his body will allow him to do. But again, Chris Paul is a great basketball IQ. He knows how to, he knows how to lead. He knows how to get people to their spots. So I feel like that he can make the most impact right away.
Chris Paul effect.
Yeah, right away. So I feel like, again, barring health, I feel like he can make the biggest impact.
The big bar right there. Eric, what about you?
I got Dame. One, if it's over the course of their contract, like, he has the longest one, so he has the most opportunity to, like, even missing this year, he'll have the most opportunity to do some good. I talked about it earlier, like, even taking it off of the basketball court, like, I think he'll have the biggest impact on the organization itself. So I think that he gets points for that. I do think that when he comes back next year, he'll be better than current day Chris Paul.
That's fair.
And because, like, one thing I learned about Dame over his time in Milwaukee is that's somebody that I'm not going to bet against. Like, I think he talked about it in his introductory press conference yesterday. He's like, the biggest thing with, like, rehab is keeping your mental right. And, like, that's one of the most mentally strong people I've ever observed in sports. Like, he's very much like, if you give me a chip on my shoulder, like, I am using that as fuel. Like, you can't count me out, essentially. It's like, if there's anybody I trust with their rehab, it's going to be Damian Lillard coming off of the Achilles. Like, all rehab in the world ain't going to change the fact that he was already a minus defender. So, like, I'm not saying that it's going to fix that. But like we talked about earlier,
It's
like, the infrastructure is a lot better to mask that. And I think that he'll have the most prominent role out of any of these point guards. Like, Chris Paul is definitely going to be the backup point guard. And they have a crowded backcourt, to be quite honest, in LA. Like,
So the
they
Clippers.
also
The Clippers.
That's what I meant. Sorry. The Lakers do not have a crowded backcourt. They have, like,
That's
two
why
guys
Smart
that
went
can-
there. He's like, I can play here.
We need crowd.
Yeah, right.
We need a crowd.
Or a crowder. No, I just think that Dame is, over the life of their contracts, like, Dame is going to be the best player and he'll have the most playing time. So
I think that's fair. Shaolin said he's going to go with Marcus Smart. So all 3 point guards have been picked in some capacity here.
I mean, he's the most important because he's the only defender they have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, him, Laravia, and Vanderbilt.
I was just looking at the Clippers roster. Got a bunch of niggas. So
I told you it's a legit 11 deep. Like that's the roster.
We didn't mention
it's
Ben
like 50 niggas on this roster right now.
Well, I mean, it's still the
I
offseason.
know,
So,
but it's a lot of names that I'm like could probably make it. You got Baldwin probably gonna get cut, but you got Batum, Bill, Bogdanovich. I forgot they got Bogey.
yep, he's part of the 11.
John Collins, Chris Dunn,
Yep.
James Harden, Derrick Jones Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi Leonard, Brooke Lopez, Petty Mills, Chris Paul, Ben Simmons, Ibaka
I think. Wait,
I don't
wait,
think Simmons
Simmons
is
not there.
coming back.
Mills ain't there.
Kobe Sanders is probably gonna get. I don't know if he might stick around.
I think he a 2A, ain't he?
It's possible. Then you got Kobe Brown and Cam Christie and Amir Coffey.
Amir Coffey's a free agent.
Yep. Okay.
And I think, who else did you say?
Kobe Brown and Cam Christie.
Kobe Brown thought they were getting rid of.
I did too, but Cam Christie is there. But I think he's going to be into the bench.
I mean, he doesn't have a choice, really.
Right. I would say
Pretty
it's a lot of experience he would have to jump over.
Yeah. a true 11-man rotation.
Yeah.
In
They're going to be fun to watch. They're going to be my team I'm watching this year in the West. Like I usually have the young team I watch on both sides, and then my team, and then one Western Conference team. So this year I said I will watch the Clippers.
I'm a little pissed off that NBA 2K is no longer including NBA League Pass as part of the pre-order.
Mm-hmm.
That was quite it made buying it worth it. Okay, it made spending $140 on the game worth it because you got League Pass. I'm not spending
And then
that
I think
much.
1 year subscription is what, $100 by itself.
I think so.
Like that? Yeah.
So it was like, man, I'm saving money by doing this. Not anymore. And guess what, 2K? Not pre-ordering that version of the game because there's no point.
They charging y'all $140.
It might be $130
video game
for the deluxe version.
Shit.
Base price for the game is $70
For a game that come out every year.
every year. $70 base price.
Y'all got me fucked up.
That's why with the League Pass it was a deal.
It was because it was like, dang, I get to
Like,
watch.
I'm
NBA
really
League
buying the game
Pass.
for like $40.
Right, and I'm getting VC and all that other. It was a deal, and
Yeah.
they said no more, and I said,
Hey, so you said no more.
I'm not paying that much money for this game. I can tell you that much. All right, let's get into some wrestling talk here.
Wrestling.
I just want to know what y'all make of this Seth Rollins injury, because during his match with LA Knight at Saturday Night Main Event, it looked real awkward. LA Knight wins the match real quick. Woo, woo, woo. You find out Seth Rollins is injured. Do y'all think he's really injured, or we being worked?
I said it's a little bit of both.
I think that's an accurate.
I can give you that. He took a little bit of something.
I think that he really did get hurt initially. Like the actual injury is real. But what I think is that it's not as bad as they're letting it on to be now at this point, because he's recovered faster from a lot of different injuries as well. Though he's getting older, Seth Rollins' recovery from different surgeries and injuries has been kind of quite remarkable. So he may be right. He may be. It's a legit injury, but it may not be as long as they may make it seem and turn that into the word. Like, oh my God, he's come back early and he's not really hurt no more. And now everybody go like, well, shit, was he really hurt in the first place? Like, I think he is. He got to get healthy again real quick, and hopefully it's in time for whenever he got the money in the bank, so he didn't got to rush it back either.
See, I think that's what it actually. I think that's the surprise. The surprise is he cashes in at SummerSlam, and you don't expect him to because you thought that
he was hurt. He gonna come out with crutches and shit.
Right, he gonna do like Kevin Nash did when he had the fake leg cast. Throw that blanket off, just let me get on up. But yeah, I thought it was real at first, but now I do think we can work.
He's been on a press tour too. Like he was on Rich Eisen on there talking cash shit, fam, about CM Punk. Everybody, he been. What you were saying?
I was saying he does that show regularly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
but he got the host recently. Yeah.
So he was on there talking big shit too.
Yeah. Shaolin said, but Seth got them unlubricated knees.
Unlubricated knees, Lord.
Like I think I'm agree with Tim on that one, where it's like he probably did tweak something along the way, but it's just not as serious as what
they expected.
What they're saying it is at the moment. Okay,
I'm here for the shenanigans. So you come back, let's do it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the legitimacy of the injury, but I think that they're keeping it ambiguous so that like, regardless of what it is, like they've now made it into a storyline. So if he really is hurt, like there's at least a storyline reason for why one of the most important people in the story isn't there, and it isn't just he just disappears.
That's fair.
You know, like now there's there's a story going on in the background that doesn't necessarily need to be spoken about on TV, but like it explains why he's not there.
Yeah, I got hella hot takes right now for us.
Oh, we're gonna get them all off at the end. Pause. Was Evolution the best PLE of the year?
It was damn near close.
Yeah, it was close.
It was very close because it was almost perfection, fam. Like if I could have put anything together, and it was like what I needed to happen, how I needed it to end, how I needed it to begin, how I needed to fill in between. Yep. Like it literally hit
every note,
every single note. So if it wasn't the best, it damn near was. It was very close. Very close to being the best.
The only thing that kept this from being a perfect 10 for me was the Battle Royal. And it was just...
Yeah.
It had its moments, too. And seeing, like, the crowd get behind, like, B. Lash was real cool. Like, it had moments at the end where it built up and you got to the end. You're like, dang, that was actually all right. That was kind of cool. But it just took a while for me to actually get interested into the match for a while. So I'm going to give it a 9.5. Like, it was almost perfect.
That's me for sure.
Outside of Elimination Chamber, this was the best PLE of the year.
For sure.
I feel like the Royal Rumble has ruined battle royals.
I think so.
Just because,
I think so.
They just start with like a mass of people and they're just getting thrown out, as opposed to Royal Rumble. Like they
come in one by one.
Do someone like everybody kind of gets their shine, as opposed to it's just like it's a sea of people and eventually like they'll whittle it down.
Battle Royal is just so chaotic too, and it's hard to because there's so much going on. So it's kind of
also
hard.
Nothing going on.
Exactly. Like it's like okay, it's a whole bunch of nothing right now.
They just tie it up for like 5 minutes in the corner. Like, all right, man. But yeah, so Ken, you said 9.5. You would rate this paper Evolution. I said 9.5. Tim, what would you rate Evolution on a scale of 1 through 10?
I believe I said 9.
A 9? So just putting that in context of prior ratings, Tim, that would make Evolution tied for the second best PLE of the year for you. You had Elimination Chamber as a perfect 10. You had the Rumble as a 9. So Evolution and the Rumble would both be tied for you.
For sure.
Ken, that would outright be number 2 for you because your next highest rated PLE was the Rumble, Backlash, and Money in the Bank, which were all 8s.
For me. Yeah.
And you had Elimination Chamber as a 10. I also had as a 10 Elimination Chamber, and I had nothing else higher than the 8.5, which I gave to Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble. So I would definitely, Evolution is second. Eric, I know you haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. You've been jet setting. Coming back with a new persona.
Whole new nigga.
I don't. Oh yeah, I heard. I had BBL Drizzy.
Man, Temple Food for saying that shit.
Yeah,
when I don't hear, I hear.
But I would encourage you. This is one to definitely go back and rewatch because the starting off with the triple threat for the IC belt, that match was cracking.
Great way to start off.
Man, I think that might have also been Jade's best match in WWE so far. Her street match that she had with Naomi. And then when you saw Rhea and EO going at it, like I was watching that match like,
I love EO.
This is fantastic. And then Naomi comes in, cashes in, and you just like,
holy shit.
Like she lost the battle, but she won the war this evening.
It was perfect.
Going back to that women's IC title match, what do you guys think of like Becky Lynch's personal mission to get Lyra Valkyria over? Like,
that's what it seems
like it's working.
It's working. I mean, she's good though. Like, she's very good.
She's trying to get her there.
Yeah, but I don't think she needs to be pushed this hard though.
I mean, she's good.
She's good. Let her in-ring ability show.
I can see why Becky would do that though, because like I was a Becky fan from NXT and shit like that. So when she came out with the goggles with the Riku look and shit,
looking like a Final Fantasy character.
Yeah, but she was good then too. That's why I was a fan, because she was good. But it was like it's something that ain't just early right with a couple people. But I was always like, no, the girl is good. Like, give her some props, and it's like something ain't quite sticking there. So she probably understand that too with Lyra. Like, you're good, bro. Like it's just something ain't catching on, and I'm gonna try my best to get you there.
She isn't confident yet with her mic skills either, because English isn't her strongest.
That was Becky at first too.
Yeah, and that's for her when she gets more comfortable and more confident in like her mic ability. I think she'll be good, because in the ring she can show that she can go. So it's just like all the extra stuff is is basically what's holding her back.
I feel like she's been a lot better in this feud with Becky. Like, a lot more believable, a lot more like showing a lot more fire.
And Bailey helps too.
Bailey don't get enough respect.
That's my girl too.
Well, like Bailey, she likes Seth Rollins to me.
Dooch, what does Dustin's last comment say here? The mouse is over, so I can't see.
Eric has had some impressive travels.
Yes, he has.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, he has.
Indubitably.
That's a fact. Snapple fact at that.
What's a big word you can use for?
You just did.
Indubitably. He needs something bigger than that guy.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Triple D added, so glad they broke the emergency glass and called Roman back. Roman's pop when he came back was like Stone Cold level of pop. Like it was
unexpected. I think that's the reason why. Like no one really expected him to come back.
Ish. Ish, because I'm like he got to be coming back sometime soon. Once the
we knew it was coming,
like,
but we didn't.
Soon.
Yeah, it still was like, oh shit, he actually
you would have expected it for like Saturday night's main event
or something like that. Yeah,
a random Raw.
Mm-hmm. And I ain't hating no Roman.
And that was a good ass.
It sounded like a little hate.
No,
that was a good ass show too.
No more. All right. So Goldberg also had his retirement
speaking of hate.
match. Yeah, speaking of hate. He had his retirement match at Saturday Night Main Event as well. He got a title shot against Gunther. The ring and Raw.
Or CM Punk Gunther.
This right. Gunther.
Gunther. Like Gunther. Like dog. He be killing names.
So they had like about maybe wrestled like 15 minutes.
It was longer than it really should have been.
He usually had about 2 to 3 minute matches.
Man.
Gunther made him look good, I thought. Mm-hmm. Goldberg had a moment in the match where Gunther chopped him and Goldberg started laughing.
Hey, he chopped the shit out of him, boy.
And Goldberg said he thought that he broke character because he thought it was going to hurt more. And he couldn't help but laugh. Anyways, Goldberg also did a lot of other things afterwards about how it all went. So after the... Bret Hart is somewhere going, I've been telling y'all. But after his match, he, of course, was speaking to the crowd saying thank you. Keep in mind, Saturday Night Main Event airs on NBC.
Hella commercials.
Hard out.
It's a very hard out there. And me and Norman were sitting at home like, when are they going to cut this speech
We got to
off?
pay bills, sir.
And he took a pause and I said, right there, cut it. And they did cut it at the part two. You had to find the spot to cut it. And they actually put the full thing up on YouTube afterwards. But like, yes, there was a hard out. Goldberg did an interview afterwards to talk about everything that happened with his final match. And I'm going to just tell you some of the things that Goldberg said. And my question to y'all is going to be, do you agree with Mr. Berg on how he felt?
I'm just imagining Goldberg as Mr. Bean.
Mr. Berg.
So Mr. Berg said, let's just say I'm pissed off at the way I went out. I put so much into it and I don't feel as though the effort was reciprocated to put a stamp on what I've accomplished. I'm not going to say that I'm not ecstatic about the opportunity that I got, but I was a WCW guy, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it could have been done a little bit differently. That's all. I'm happy with my performance. I'm happy with the setting, but it could have been better. Absolutely. It can always be better. There's about 100 things that could have been better.
Yeah.
I did 3 interviews beforehand. I did 3, right? In 6 months. They cut me off 30 seconds into my speech, bro. You don't do that, but it's all good.
Tag me in where you're done.
He also said, I know what it is. It's live television. You can plan for it. That match might have gone long and this and that, whatever it is. I just think that it could have been a little classier prepared than it was. I'll just say that's a mild understatement. Yeah, man. Come on, man.
It's a question.
There's a couple things more he said, but
and there's more.
There's more. I'll sum it up like this. He pretty much said that he wanted the the John Cena.
Dang it, you wouldn't do it to
Tag me in, goddammit. You wouldn't do that to Dwayne. Tag me in.
Pretty much he was saying they wouldn't have done that to John Cena.
Yeah.
Where's Draymond when you need him? You ain't
love you like that.
We don't love you like that, nigga.
Well, so okay, I didn't see Saturday night's main event, but correct me if I'm wrong. Like the Seth Rollins match appeared to end early, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hella early.
Then you have Goldberg of all people go 15 plus minutes in the ring.
Should not have been 15 minutes, but
it wasn't bad.
But
it was
it's like
decent match.
You have control. It's not like it's a basketball game that just goes as long as it goes. Like you have control over that, and I would imagine that Goldberg has some type of say. Like it's not like he has to tell them I can work a 15-minute match for that to be the plan. So like, if you want more TV, again, like who gets televised retirement speeches on national television?
Exactly.
Like, it's just
ungrateful.
We have to end at this time.
Yeah.
Like, we just have to. But I will give Goldberg this credit. He did shout out Gunther. He was saying that, you know, he was amazing. He loved working with him, and he was fantastic.
Mhm.
Now, Ken, I will tag you in.
Thank you. Okay, like, again, I do not like Goldberg. And this is not because I'm hating or nothing like that. But what more did you really want? Like, they gave you a title shot on Saturday night,
took the
main
title
event.
off of Jey Uso to do so.
Exactly.
Just
like
for you.
just for you, fam. They put Saturday night main event, bro. Broadcast TV. People that normally don't watch wrestling is watching it tonight. Not just because you are retiring, but because people was like, oh, you flicking through channels. Oh shit, WWE's on. I normally don't watch. I'm going to watch tonight. They put you on one of the biggest platforms that they could possibly put you on.
Yeah.
They put you with one of the best workers in the game, like somebody that will make you look amazing no matter how garbage you really are. So it's just like, what more do you really want, fam? And like, I understand, but then don't a monologue. Get the fuck out of here. But then at the end of the day, you're complaining, saying that you are not John Cena. So you can't expect that type of treatment. It's cool. You are a legend, fam. You're a WCW legend. All respect. Like, I respect you. I just don't like you, and it's cool. But like, don't talk like they did not give you like the best opportunity that they possibly could have.
If he was John Cena, maybe WCW would still be in business.
And that's huge facts.
Damn.
I mean,
And again, like, Goldberg, like, I'm glad that it's over. I'm glad. Retire, move around. We done. Now, are we going to see you in AEW? You want to go fight Chris Jericho? You want another match? WCW versus WCW? You want to do that because you feel like no one treated you right in WWE? Go to AEW. They'll kiss your ass.
at least for a few months.
Exactly. They'll kick your ass so you move around, old ass nigga.
I think Ken summed it up for all of us to say that we don't think Goldberg was right in the complaint.
They gave you the long ass entrance too.
Yeah.
Did the knock on the door? They pulled out the old WCW
They
niggas.
did.
The dude that used to knock on the door back in the day. They gave you the referee you wanted. From WWC, like WCW. Like, come on,
He
fam.
also injured Charles Robinson in that match.
Damn.
The referee.
Not floppy here.
Yeah, he injured.
What
Like,
he
I think
do
it was his
to him?
rib. Like when he got that spear, he broke a rib.
Not him hurting people for real.
Yeah.
Shit, Braun
again,
Breaker gave him one like a week or two ago.
Bret Hart is somewhere saying, "I told y'all niggas.
Oh shit.
I told y'all about Goldberg
Hey,
over
man,
and
he ain't
over and
wrong.
over."
Brett, you wasn't wrong, brother.
Bret Hart feel vindicated somewhere.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Goldberg, I mean,
That Saturday night was the one time Bret Hart's wife gave him the N-word pass
the N-word. He could wait.
to call Goldberg a bitch ass nigga. Like,
Add a little
waiting.
extra seasoning onto this.
Yeah,
you know, Bret got a black girl. Right?
yeah, he married to a black woman.
What?
You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, even for a minute
What?
too.
Let me Google.
For a good minute.
What? I should have known.
Bret Hart been at the barbecues. He been at the cookouts.
Bret. That's his girlfriend or his wife?
His
Wife,
wife.
What?
I believe that, man. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Okay, and she got a fro.
he out here living his best life.
Dang, that's crazy.
Mhm, eating good.
That's crazy.
Triple T added, I thought Goldberg left with Vince.
I thought he
I did too.
He should have.
He
God.
said, SMA.
I thought him and Brock.
Shaking my head, that match wasn't necessary.
It wasn't. Again, I
Dustin-
give him. It was better. I'm sorry. I ain't
It
trying
was.
to cut
It
you
was
off.
a better
It was a lot
match.
better. He held up way better than I expected him to. He even got the jackhammer off.
He barely.
Again. He got it off. I was like, damn, he got the jackhammer off. I get to him.
I saw Gunther had to tuck it.
Tighten it up.
That nigga was like this, boy. Like, woo, shit. Please.
Boy.
Hey, he was praying, Lord Jesus, please. Please let these knees hold up.
Dustin agreed. He said he think that they gave him enough.
Yeah.
Shaolin added that Goldberg is a legend of
Mhm.
wrestling. But not WWE legend. Yeah, you can't ask for much more than that. It was a title shot on your way out the door, too.
Exactly.
Like,
Who
that's a
else gets
level of
that, man?
respect.
Like, come on.
Vince would have had some kind of WWE nigga stump him out like he did. Steve.
Right.
You want to send off, nigga? Here you go.
Send you off how we used to, nigga.
Take this on the way out the door.
Now, Dustin has a question for us.
Okay.
Is the final boss character ever coming back?
I'll say yes.
I
at
don't know,
SummerSlam.
bro. It sounds like he beefing with them.
It do
Can we
sound
get to
like
hot
it.
takes? because it goes with my hot take.
This does?
Yes.
How many hot takes do you have?
I got 2.
Go ahead.
All right.
We'll end with Shailen's last comment.
Okay, so about the final boss. I think if you have closely been watching, well, I know y'all probably don't follow Cody on social media, but if you've been watching
I'm
Cody,
not that deep in on
if you're watching Cody like for the past few weeks, like on social media, and also how he's been saying different things.
He's been doing things different on TV too.
Exactly, and he has basically been preparing his fans for the heel turn, and he's telling y'all, I know y'all don't want to see this. I know that you're going to be upset, but this is something that has to be done. I personally been waiting for the heel turn forever, and the heel turn is finally going to happen. And if you really pay attention to what happened on SmackDown, John Cena came out like the good guy, like he was the baby face, like, hey man, I respect you, calling him boss, all types of shit. Walked away, turned his back. Cody, soon as Cena turned his back, Cody came, cheap shot.
Yeah.
Forced his hand, making him sign the fucking contract.
Should not be able to be enforced.
Forced his hand.
Somebody forcefully sign
on wax.
Yeah.
On tape.
It happens. He Cody. But then if you watch at the beginning of SmackDown as well, when Solo was getting took out in cuffs and Cody walked by, he's supposed to be like the face of the company, but at the end, Solo asked for his help. He just looked at Solo like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck. But see, I think that it is preparing him for his character arc for him to turn heel. And finally giving us what we want. Again, final boss.
What he want.
Yeah. So we're going back to the final boss. I think what happens is it's a street fight. There's a reason why it's a street fight, because it's going to be hella interference and it's going to be hella shenanigans. I feel like that this is going to be, they have to right the wrong of WrestleMania. People were livid and pissed because we had Travis Scott walking 5 minutes, getting to the fucking ring, and it didn't make any sense. Made zero sense. We were all expecting the final boss.
We were.
Cody had the final boss. He had the watch that The Rock bought him. The first, I know I'm too deep into it, but just
listen to the man.
Listen to me. But the very first Raw on Netflix, The Rock came out. Remember, he was super happy. He was super nice and stuff to Cody.
Everybody was mad. Yeah. They were like, "I thought y'all was beefing."
And he gifted him the Rolex. He's been wearing that Rolex. He's also been wearing the same glasses that
you are
the final boss.
Bro, I'm saying
and he has been wearing the glasses.
Got a board up like red fringe and pictures. Like,
hold on, now stay with me. Stay with me here. We over here. And Cody said,
I've been in my wrestling bag.
Do you remember that shoelace he left at the Rock crib? He whipped it one time with it on his back of that shot.
He had that same shoe.
But when I'm right, goddammit, I want my credit.
Okay.
When I pulled it, but no, that's all this stuff is like piecing together, and I feel like it's going to be a great payoff, and I feel like it's going to be great storytelling. My thing is, I think that Rock will come out and interfere in a certain way, and I'm not going to say that The Rock is going to come out and necessarily like rock bottom like Cena or something like that, but he's going to interfere and it's going to affect the outcome of the match. But then Cody will take advantage of that, and then that's where we come to him becoming heel and him being the new champion.
Do you think that we might have a double turn at SummerSlam?
I feel like it's going to happen. I feel like we're just going to do the old switcheroo, and John Cena's going to get back to himself, and
could be.
It's SummerSlam, it's 2 nights, so we gotta have shenanigans. The last Sunday, it gotta be shenanigans, fam. So I'm expecting all shenanigans. But that is my hot take. And then I got a hot take about Seth Rollins, but y'all can go with this one too.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like,
hold on,
all that sounds good,
mm-hmm.
but like what we've learned from The Rock in wrestling over the last couple of years is he changes his mind.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's a hot take. It's
at the
definitely
last
hot
minute. And I don't think that Triple H is necessarily building the program assuming that he's going to have The Rock, because at any point The Rock can be like, I don't like that.
And I'm good. Mm-hmm.
So,
no, I definitely understand that. It's just a hot take.
Ken or Shaolin said that Ken is reading between the lines and whatnot here.
You reading a whole nother book.
Damn, the shadows in the book and shit.
Hey, bro, I'm talking. I really like. I enjoy wrestling to a very high degree.
What is the second hot take?
I'm about Seth coming back, and CM Punk will win the championship, and Seth Rollins will cash in on CM Punk.
I can definitely see that. I think a cash in happens at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think it'll be on CM Punk.
Long storytelling.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the biggest. That's the biggest payoff you can actually get. I feel like.
I feel
at
they
this
need
moment.
to keep them away from each other. Like they've been feuding basically since
he
Punk
got
came
back.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be mad at that. That's why I think somehow he gonna come and cash out on.
Well, Triple T also added that he thinks that Cody's heel turn would be crazy. And then the last question that we have, wrestling related, is from Shaolin. And he said, how do you feel about Undertaker saying that Braun Breaker should be the only one to have a spear? I'm not mad at it.
His spear is
I think that Braun Breaker has the best spear.
Braun Breaker was a freak, man.
Going right now.
He was going crazy in that gauntlet match.
Man.
He was showing the fuck out, boy.
Good, man. Like, that guy is good.
I like his. I like Roman's too, though.
I would say Roman's.
Roman's
is clean too. His spear is very clean.
That's fair.
But nobody else.
I think that Braun just really be running through people. Where it's like,
like his spears, you can feel the impact. Like when he spear people, you like, God dang.
But I think Roman
looks a little bit safer, but like it still looks good.
I like Superman punch.
The Roman before he do the.
I hate that.
You hate the
Superman punch. Like you cocking your fist, like
he loaded it.
Put a little extra on it.
He loaded it up.
If The Rock can do the elbow and
he can cock it, man.
Yeah, but it ain't. But The Rock's elbow pad ain't a super soaker where you pumping it. Like
The Rock hit you with a jig right before he landed.
He don't even hit you hard. He hits you like beep.
The
Superman punch. Niggas be flipping this shit.
It's because he fly with it. You gotta fly. He can't fly before he get it ready.
Yeah, you know the gravity and inertia. Behind the punch.
Knock it out. Well, what is his finisher though? The spear. The spear is finisher, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So Jay Uso shouldn't. The Uso shouldn't have spear.
He should not.
Jay Uso spear garbage. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a running
stick with the super kick.
Yeah. I'm sick of that, man. They do too many of them.
They be super kicking.
50 super kicks for back.
That's why he added a spear.
He don't need it though.
All you hear is
it don't fit.
They hold back like, come on, man.
It don't fit.
Him and his brother
Shawn Michaels every time somebody else super kick.
Wait, where the fuck was Rikishi at?
We don't need Rikishi. He can stay where Rikishi.
Well, again, like that's just a family that don't have the finishers. Like Rikishi is putting his ass in your face.
The stink face, fam.
The stink face.
Jay's is a running hug. Jimmy don't win matches, so he don't have a finisher.
Damn.
Solo just throws you in the throat.
I have not seen him win.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that man win in forever. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Shout out to his
Solo's
wife. His wife
Naomi going crazy.
Yeah, his wife going crazy.
She had a picture recently where she was, it was like real close up and her hair was messed up and she said, just got done with Big Jim. And I was like, see, she just sitting there.
Going crazy. And she has to laugh right now at everything. She had rolled up on EO yesterday.
And she wrote up on Stephanie.
Stephanie, that's what it was. She was like,
however you say your name.
But last time, hey, look, she was whooping you. All I know, she was whooping your ass.
So that was me. I wouldn't stand
for that shit. Just so you know.
Yeah, shout out to her, though. That was a great catch.
Big shout out to her. Now, not next week, the month of August. So our first show in August will kick off our NFL season previews.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing 2 divisions a week leading into the season. And then like the week before the season actually starts, we'll do like Super Bowl predictions, award predictions, so on and so forth, right? So leading into us getting ready to preview the NFL because training camps have opened up for most of the teams in the league. Football is right around the corner. Hard Knocks is going to be with the Buffalo Bills this offseason, so that should be fun.
That should be fun to watch.
I'm very curious to see which division gets the in-season Hard Knocks. I kind of want it to be the NFC North. I want to see the NFC North. I think that's going to be one of the most competitive divisions in football.
They probably go AFC North.
They did that last year for in-season.
Was it last year?
Because it was
Pittsburgh.
But my question for you gentlemen here: which team that did not make the playoffs last year has the best shot at making it this year? So Bengals, Cowboys, Dolphins, Seahawks, Falcons, Cardinals, 49ers, Panthers, Colts, Bears, Patriots, Jaguars, Jets, Raiders, Titans, Saints, Giants, Browns. I saw a stat that said, I believe it was since 2020 when the NFL went to the extended playoff field, there's been on average 6 new teams to make the playoffs every year. So we're going to get some new faces in here. So which team do y'all think is most likely to make the playoffs this year after missing last year?
I got San Francisco. Looking at the division, like the Rams, cool. Arizona ain't really a problem. Seahawks they had a little bit of changeover too. 49ers issue was they were hurt.
They were hurt.
Like the whole damn team was hurt.
Now, I will say I think that Arizona is going to be good because I think the defense has gotten better.
I think they'll be better for sure.
And I think that the Rams are for real again.
They'll be a sleeper because
they
they got the
division
receivers.
last year. Right. I think they're gonna be able to be good again this year.
Yes,
I think San Francisco will be
With Devontae?
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Tay and Puka.
Tay and Puka is a man.
That's crazy.
Like they finna light that bitch
Don't
up
forget
over
the
there.
running back
And
room.
Stafford is
He
over
gonna
there.
mess, I was gonna say he gonna mess around being the MVP race.
He gonna throw 50 times a damn game, bro.
They do that anyway. It's like what I receiver like
Like
he
they finna go crazy over
finna
there.
go nuts.
But no, I think that 49ers still have the team, the infrastructure, the defense, the players to still be that formidable issue. Like on both sides of the ball, they were hurt all last year. So I'm like, shit. What are the odds of your entire team being hurt 2 years straight?
Well, CMC is a big part of that.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. You had your backup,
No, I know.
your
I'm
number
just,
1,
I'm
2.
just saying, like, that's a big piece of their offense right there, CMC. And he's someone who's already had some injury concerns in years past. And this past year, it was really, really bad for him. Like, he's coming back from some brutal injuries here.
Wasn't Purdy hurt off and on last year too?
Purdy, shit. Ayuk was going to home.
No, towards the end of the year.
Towards the
Purdy,
end of the year,
yeah,
I believe.
Purdy was
Yeah,
hurt.
Samuel
they
was
were
hurt.
rotating two quarterbacks at the end of the year.
Mhm.
Shit. Kittle was hurt. Offensive line was hurt.
So, okay. So
No, I give you that one though.
We'll go into the wild cards and all that. This isn't that deep of a discussion. Just kind of a little taste.
Random aside.
Go ahead.
Matt Stafford, like when you think of his career in totality, do you think of him as a Lion or a Ram? At
Lion.
This point?
Lions.
A
still.
Lion for sure.
But I
Still a
know
Lion.
Ram is the
He has
one.
more success. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I still see him as a
I'm
Lion.
thinking
though.
he's starting to build a resume as a. I mean,
He got a
obviously
ring
has
as a
title, but like
Mhm. I don't
How
know
long
if that's
does it
because
take?
we saw him so much.
I think that's what
being
it
in
is.
NFC North, so maybe that's the reason why we think Lions as soon as we see him. But
I think that's it.
His
That's
second
just-
career is with the Rams, and he has rejuvenated it.
Yeah.
mhm.
Because remember when they made the trade, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff, it was like, what?
It was a lot.
We were
that
like,
they
same.
But it worked
What
out for both teams,
Yeah.
though, which is crazy.
Yeah. Ken, what teams you think gonna make the playoffs that did not last year?
The Bears.
Of course.
Simple as
yeah,
that. Bears.
I don't
I
know why
didn't
I
answer
asked the
that
question.
question.
Yeah. So,
Who you got?
Weird.
Bengals.
Yeah, that's
Man,
my second
fuck
team.
them.
Dang.
Why?
They-
Why?
Because they front office can't get the shit right. Like, what they doing over
No,
there,
I mean, that's
dog?
fair. They got to pay. The caveat is they
Yeah.
better figure things out.
Yeah,
with
they got to
Trey.
figure that out. Yeah.
They got to figure that out.
And a rookie.
And the rookie.
And the rookie.
Like, why y'all
but
doing
they
this
got
shit?
all the pieces, fam.
But
They have all the pieces.
if they have, see, my concern with like the offense, they should be fine.
Mhm.
It's the same concern I had for them last year, which was the defense.
Yeah.
So like if they can figure out a
Joey
way,
VP this
and
year.
again, if they stop playing around and sign who need to sign,
Mhm.
they'd be a couple steps closer to trying to see if they actually have something to help fix that along the way here. So we're gonna say Marcus also said the Bengals, but let me say this, and this is not something to be put on record and I'm held accountable to yet because we're gonna preview the divisions. I think the Jets finally make the playoffs this year. And I've been saying that for like 4 years now, but I think this is the year
Justin Fields
with
leads the way.
Justin Fields
Oh my God, I would love
and
it.
Aaron Glenn
Give
as
it to
the coach where they finally put it all
Give it to me.
together. I think they're going to
Let's
be
go.
good this year.
They be signing Sauce and
Sauce.
they both of them some nice size contracts. So
I'm curious about, I think the Panthers will be better this year.
yeah,
The Saints, I think, are going to be god awful.
Mm-hmm. They gonna be garbage.
If they win 3 games this year, they should be celebrating that in New Orleans. I think, yeah, we'll get to some of the other teams later, but like I mentioned,
I think the Panthers
August
will be fun.
will really mark the beginning of our NFL previews.
I'm going on vacation.
We'll be starting to promote our FanDuel League and all of the football
Running it
activities
back.
Getting back to the money.
that we'll be doing for the podcast. So make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. And yeah, next week is the 400th episode of this podcast, y'all.
400.
That's a lot.
400, man.
400.
We've been giving it to y'all. Strong.
Here you go.
A strong 400.
A virile 400 episode.
All right.
A robust,
Rotund.
Robust.
girthy.
I was gonna say girthy amount of information in these.
That's crazy. So everybody in the comments, we appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all are here next week for the 400th episode. It's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna have, I think,
Digest
some
it
more,
slow.
Jesus.
okay.
Hey, he always taking one
Too
more.
smart. Every
One more
time.
step at a time.
Habitual
And his
line.
voice got deeper and everything. Who are you talking to?
He looked into the camera and shit like, You gotta digest.
I ain't even saying what I wanted to say.
I already knew it.
Made it PG.
We know some of the things that go in your mind, so it's a good thing.
Oh, that's
Kenzie over here.
Man, freaky frog. But yeah, 400 next week. Make sure y'all come back for that because the comments and interactions for next week.
It's a party. It's
Yeah,
a
we out
celebration.
here. It's a celebration.
A celebration.
We out here. What we bringing?
We're gonna have to have something.
Should we do an
drinks?
open letter next week?
A
Hell
what?
no.
What's
What's
open
that?
letter?
You be saying stuff like we know what that is. What is that open letter?
Well, like, you know, they write in, or fan mail, I'm sorry.
A mailbag?
mailbag?
That too.
It's
It's whatever we want to call it.
Yeah, hey, yeah, y'all send some shit. If y'all want us to answer some more, send it. That's what Tim said. Mailbag.
Tim said,
He meant to say
send some
mailbag.
cherry mail.
It's fan mail.
Send some shade mail.
Make sure it's some prayers.
Go ahead, send us a 4-page letter, I guess.
Oh,
if
this
that's
nigga. We pen pals out
all
here.
right, whatever.
Oh,
Carrier pigeons.
that's funny.
Let them fly away. But yeah, 400 episode next week. We're gonna
400.
have something in the studio. We have to have something in the studio to celebrate.
Pop a bottle.
Y'all probably be drunk after 3 sips. So
We can bring some liquor.
Oh man,
Bring
Rocket
liquor.
Twins reactivated.
oh man. We can't do it old school. We can't go to the party.
I was saying,
Oh,
I'm
man.
kind of down to kidnap somebody.
Man, party.
And bullshit. For sure.
Gonna be a lot of that next week.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Appreciate all the love in the comments about 400. We hope to see y'all there
Hey.
next week. As a reminder,
Bring a friend.
Bring a friend
Fo,
for
fo, fo,
sure. Bring a friend for sure. Okay.
The
Was that
Horsemen.
Moses?
Huh.
Fo.
Fo.
Fo. So yeah, about to be out of here. Reminder, follow Tech File on social at Technical File, TECKNICALFOUL on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Technical File Podcast on Facebook and YouTube. If you would like to follow me personally, you can catch me
Wait a minute.
on Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, PSN. Come catch me in these Tony Hawk streets right now, fam, because the remake of 3 and 4 is out, and I'm ready to skate. At Camille Monet, CAMILLEMONAE, and my arms getting definition. Do y'all see this on the camera?
Hey, buff. Okay.
You see it? You
I
see
see
it?
you out here, Scott Steiner.
All right, we ain't going that far now.
You been Scott Steiner and BBL Millie today. That's
BBL
right.
Billy.
These fools before we started
Yeah,
recording.
BBL Billy.
I ain't nothing to do with
Hey,
it.
man. Hey.
These, I remember which one of y'all said it
I ain't nothing
first.
to do with it.
BBL Millie, man.
Said that I should get a BBL. Y'all know how crazy I was with a BBL.
She come in with for the 400. Camille coming in.
Boy, listen, you will get
With a-
ripped. We
with a
will talk
BBL.
bad about you. I ain't
I
even gonna
know.
hold you.
I
We will
would
talk
talk
bad about you.
See the stallion out here. Out
We
here.
ain't doing it fake. You see the this coming in. We coming in. We doing the
Okay,
work.
Jay.
We doing the work. Man, if I could get woo,
Our Cargills.
I would never wear clothes.
Ah,
What? Not beyond the point. Next person, socials.
I'm Eric J. Don't follow me.
Hey, you heard the man.
Yeah, bro.
Follow Tech File. Don't
Don't
follow
love
Eric
me.
J.
Everyday_gentleman on Instagram, KHarris216 on Twitter, Snapchat, and Blue Sky.
and it's your boy TIMKINZ, the number 3, aka Ass Ketchum, aka Mr. Give It To Me. We out of this bit.
Hey, Shaolin said if y'all drinking, I'm drinking. So bring y'all bottles
Hey, we
next
bring
week.
some.
Dilly, hell yeah.
We
What you talking
drinking.
about?
We gotta do some shizots.
Some what? Oh,
Shots.
some
Drop
shots.
your
Shiz
drink
outs.
emojis in the chat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Do
we
that.
out
I
for
think
this
that's the
week.
thing they do. Is
Yeah.
stream
Put your
it
dillies
All
up.
right, chat.
W's in the chat.
Put your dillies
right.
up.
In the chat.
W's in the chat.
Subscribe. Like. All that.
Tech
The dilly
file.
No dillies in the
Let's
chat.
just play
Dillies
the
in the
music.
All four.
That sounds dirty.
Dilly's gonna go.
Let's go. TECK, run it back like where's my replay? Got it all in the mix, no DJs. Said it's hard in the game like damn, it's the lady. Spitting real talk with an entertainer. Other parts I steady game up and they get smacked back down like a WrestleMania. Tell them that the better get they know ready at a home city. You know, get it boss, even on the low setting. And you know we keep saying, so we never gotta get telling everybody else that you get ready. Ain't nobody else doing this like I. Better keep them cameras and microphones hot, cause this one's a vibe. Gotta run this race with my tribe. Going live with the pie. Do it like it's no tomorrow. Came to my ear later. Shout out to my point guard. We about to hit them hard. Got them throwing in the tap. Tell the red blow the whistle. This is technical file.
Like first person in the chat.